أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن اتبع هداه أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أيها المشاهدون والمشاهدات رمضان كريم نسأل الله عز وجل أن يتقبل منا ومنكم الصيام والقيام. Today's lesson inshallah we're going to talk about fasting as a shield. According to the hadith of the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم قال الصيام جنة فإذا كان يوم صوم أحدكم فلا يرفث ولا يصخب فإن سابه أحد أو قاتله فليقل إني امرؤ صائم. Hadith رواه البخاري ومسلم. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, fasting is a shield. When one of you is fasting, he should neither indulge in obscene language nor raise his voice in anger. If someone attacks or insults him, let him say, I'm fasting. Hadith narrated by Imam Bukhari and Muslim. So dear brothers and sisters, this hadith highlights that fasting acts as a protective shield for the believer, guarding them against sin and harmful behavior. It also emphasizes the importance of controlling one's tongue and emotions during fasting. Imam al-Nawawi, may Allah have mercy on him, in his Sharh Sahih Imam Muslim, explains that the shield mentioned in this hadith refers to both physical and spiritual protection. Physically, fasting reduces desires and weakens the body's inclination towards sin. And spiritually, it strengthens the heart's connection to Allah, making it easier to resist temptation. The Salaf, our righteous predecessors, were deeply mindful of the spiritual protection fasting provided. For instance, the great companion Umar ibn Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, would often remind himself and others, fasting is not just about abstaining from food and drink. It is about abstaining from falsehood and idle talk. If someone insults you, remember that you are fasting. And your shield is your silence. Your shield is your silence. And other modern scholars have also emphasized the importance of this hadith in today's context. They said fasting is a shield against the evils of the tongue and the heart. In a world filled with fitna, with trial, fasting helps the believer remain steadfast and focused on their spiritual goals. In an age where social media and constant communication can easily lead to arguments and negativity, fasting serves as a reminder to exercise patience and self-control by saying, I am fasting, أنا امرؤ صائم. By saying I'm fasting, we not only remind ourselves but also others of the sacredness of this act of worship, which is Siyam. Let's learn some practical guidance and tips from this today's video, inshallah. First of all, control your tongue. Avoid obscene language, arguments, and unnecessary speech. Use the phrase Ana Sa'im, I'm fasting, as a reminder to yourself and others of the sanctity of Siyam. Manage your emotions, practice patience, and avoid reacting to insults and provocations. Remember that fasting is a spiritual training to improve your character. Avoid distractions. Limit your use of social media and other platforms that may lead to anger or disputes. Use your time for worship, Quran recitation, and beneficial activities instead. Focus on spiritual aspect. Use fasting as an opportunity to strengthen your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let siyam, fasting, be a means to achieve taqwa, God consciousness, not just abstaining from food and drink. Follow the best great example of our predecessors, our Salaf. Emulate the righteous predecessors in treating fasting as a shield against sins. Strive to be a role model for others by displaying good manners and self-restraint during fasting. اللهم اجعل صيامنا في شهر رمضان صيام الصائمين المخلصين، وقيامنا فيه قيام القائمين العابدين، ونبهنا فيه عن غفلة الغافلين يا أرحم الراحمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, see you in another video, inshallah ta'ala.